Hello, it's Veronica and Naomi, and today we are reviewing a doll that we kind of say and restyle a bit. Yeah, Rosie Redwood. Our doll may almost stutter on her R sometimes. Yeah, I'm sure everyone has those letters that they tend to stutter on a bit. No one's perfect. And well, here's Rosie. So the only issue that we really noticed on her was slight lash angle wonk, which, you know what, that one's a pretty common one. But she had the best face of the ones at Target. Her face is oddly striking. It's odd, but it's very striking. Although she does show way too much forehead. So we're gonna restyle her. Her hair a bit. And now for her earrings. They have little cherry blossoms on them in red. They're silver. Her nails are red tipped with gold. Her dress is a very simple red dress. Her jacket is a nice, fluffy, white jacket with red cherry blossoms. Why couldn't they have added some pink to her because of the cherry blossom theming? I don't know, Naomi. But yeah, her cherry blossom theming is very interesting and a huge draw for her. There's her boots, which are absolutely stunning. Look at these boots. They're perfect. Her box, of course, has little cherry blossom branches, as is this design. Hey, Lavender also had a floral design. And Scarlet had a design you would find on a binding of a book almost. So every one of them has a different design on their boxes, which is cool. That shows something about their personality or something that they're interested in. Her eyes are very striking. We think she has Laurel's eye color. And there's her accessories. So she has a smaller makeup palette, a bigger makeup palette, a blush palette, and a little bottle of perfume or some kind of drink or something. And yeah, we kind of have it a little decorated because cherry blossoms. Yeah. So our doll mommy's brother's mom, fiance's mom, had so many extra flowers that we got to take some fake cherry blossom branches home with us. And it was just so, since we had these branches and these flowers, and we thought she needed something else to add to her possible restyle, we thought, why not make her little hair clip with it? Yeah, it's just a bunch of fake cherry blossoms added to a piece of wire, but we feel like this will just definitely add something to her look. Make it pop a little, make it stand out, because she's showing way too much forehead, and those pigtails need to go. I'm sorry, but she just gives us Asian vibes. So that's what we're gonna do with her restyle. Yeah, we're gonna make her just look a bit more Asian and embrace that cherry blossom vibe and theming. So yeah, that's what we're kind of doing with that. So there's an overview of the front of her box. Let's move the blossoms a bit. There's the side of her box. And it says YouTube / room high on the bottom. Just to remind people that Rainbow High has a YouTube channel like they do on all their boxes. Then there is the familiar box art that we already saw on Scarlett's box. So, yeah. And of course, Rosie's at the center, looking all smug, holding her little drink or perfume bottle, whatever it is. Seriously, she looks so smug. So for her focus, she's a cosmetology focus, which makes sense with all her accessories. Even though some of them are stuff we've seen before. We got her because she's gorgeous and gives us like very Asian Japanese vibes. So yeah, she's one of our Dami's favorites from Shadow High Series 3. She always kind of liked her. Thought she was really pretty and cool. Like, she wasn't bad at all. Yeah, she's one who has more potential. And now we're only missing 4 from Shadow High line. So yeah, once we get them, we'll probably do a review on them. And it will be really cool. So there's one look at Rosie in her box before we unbox her, and yeah, we're gonna take time to unbox her now. So we have her out of the box, and well, she really is pretty. Yeah. We didn't want to wash her hair yet, but once we do that, her restyle is gonna be interesting. So here is Rosie, or as we kind of like to nickname her, Sakura, out of the box. And why Sakura? Because do you know how like a lot of them have these awkward names that just feel almost out of place compared to and unrealistic compared to the older Room High Shadow High dolls? We feel like she looks more like a Sakura than a Rosie. Yeah, she gives a lot of Asian vibes. And there are like so many anime girls named Sakura. So we feel like that would be a much better name for her. But I guess just to keep it canon, we're gonna call her Rosie. Yeah. But still, Sakura will be a great name for her. And maybe we'll nickname her it. Just because I have Sakura Blossom theming doesn't mean you can call me Sakura. You look like a Sakura to us. My name is Rosie. Well, you look more like a Sakura. Fine, I'll let you have your little nickname for me, but my canon name is still Rosie. So, going over what she's wearing. She's wearing this beautiful jacket that's covered with these embroidered red sakura blossoms. Yeah, that is the Japanese term for cherry blossom. And this really nice red dress underneath it. Like, before we wash her hair, we're going to take her jacket off. But, okay, before we wash her hair, we're going to take her jacket off her. But, yeah, this jacket is quite impressive. And it's fully embroidered and everything. Yeah, she doesn't want to say understand because the jacket. So we're going to kind of hold her for a bit. There's a closer look at her hair. It's still kind of gel to death. We know someone has the sweater color in blood orange before. So her hair has some red and pink in it. It's very bright. It's very vibrant. And we're getting compared to other dolls even later on, but yeah. There's her face. She has a really nice red lip with a little pink lower lip. Her eye makeup is very nice and red and has like glitter on it. Her eyebrows are red. The hair is red. And of course it's done in like two pigtails with wraparounds. Although we still feel like she's showing too much forehead. As for her eyes, they really are striking. And her gaze really is interesting. She's so judgy. At least it looks like she's judgy. And then her earrings. They have little sakura blossom details in like red. And they look, and there's a little silver hoop around that. They're really cute. So to make things easier, there she is without her jacket. And wow, is that dress stunning? Like, it's a simple red faux leather dress, but it's really beautiful and nice and just it is definitely a brighter red, like Scarlet and Ruby's clothes, but it's a really nice dress. It's very beautiful. And the cut on ours is definitely very nice and like symmetrical and just yeah, we got a really good one with a really good dress, so that's really cool. And something else about the inside of her coat, it has cherries and on the lining, which is just so cool and so unique and like and we feel kind of torn taking her coat away from her, but we're not sure if we're really gonna like include it in her restyle. Because she just looks so striking in this dress. And this tan's like kind of a pink, more reminiscent of cherry blossoms. Our dog even has a painting of cherry blossoms. Yeah, it's a painting our dog mommy did. See that's do you see the cherry blossoms in it? Yeah. This is kind of what we're basing the restyle on. The cherry blossom, the Asian vibe, and just yeah. And now her boots. These boots are spectacular. Like they are easily her strongest piece. Just look at these. The delicate stud work and just the red kind of final material. Like it's beautiful. Like we love her boots. They're really gorgeous. Even though we would never wear them because they're not in our color palette. We gotta make sure Laurel does not rob her because we can see Laurel robbing her already. Yeah. We don't like Laurel robbing our friends of all their warm tone clothing. I know, she's the worst. She's like a literal demon sometimes, Laurel is, but yeah. So before we continue on with her restyle, let's show what she comes with. And this is like a little hair clip we kind of made for her to kind of see if we can use it in her restyling, but those are her accessories. This is like a little thing of like cherry juice, which we don't know why there's a thing of cherry juice, but there is. We almost thought it was a chemistry flask at first. This is a little eyeshadow palette she has. It opens. Oh yeah, it's a blush palette, we think. Has a little mirror inside. The mirrors on her makeup are really clear. Yeah, her makeup accessories really do have nice clear mirrors. This is her little eyeshadow palette with a lot of red shades. And just, it matches her. It says shadow high in the back. It's translucent. And of course the mirror is, of course, really nice. Then there's her little like another palette of makeup because she's a cosmetology focus. Yeah, it has like colors and a tiny little mirror. Really cute pieces, honestly. Although definitely not very spectacular compared to Lavender's and Scarlett's accessories. Scarlett definitely got the best accessories. Like, it's gonna be hard to beat her with that one. But yeah, there's her accessories, and we're going to compare her to the other red dolls now. Because there aren't very many of them. So most notably, here she is next to Ruby. Ruby's face is extra shiny because she's a Series 1 Ruby, but yeah. So next to Ruby, her hair blend, and her clothing colors is definitely more of a vibrant red. Here she is next to Scarlett. We have to figure out like why that the top of her hair is not behaving, but as you can see, Scarlett's color palette is very dark compared to Rosie's. And even their faces, like Rosie's eyes are much brighter than Scarlett's. Scarlett's color palette is definitely more muted than hers. Hers is just so bright, and it doesn't look as bad as we expected it to look. Because normally we don't have the highest expectations for the super brightly colored Shadow High dolls. Either they look good or they look odd. But Rosie is surprisingly pretty. And doesn't look bad on her. And then just for fun, here she is next to Laurel, who is still in her Valentina cosplay. Can you take me out of this outfit, like, right now? No! No, Laurel! Ugh, fine! But I feel so stupid in this. So more specifically, we want to compare these two because they both have red and pink in their hair blends. And they're definitely kind of similar in that regard. And as for eye color, she totally has Laurel's eye color. Just look at this. And I know this one is not the most relevant, but her and Mila. So Mila is, of course, much darker compared to her because she's also a burgundy doll. Just, yeah. So her closest match is definitely Ruby or Laurel. Now for her skin color comparison. Here she is next to Mara. And theirs is remarkably similar. And here she is next to Demi. Whereas she's definitely a tiny bit fairer than Demi. But their color but but their colors for their skin is definitely similar. So yeah, she's definitely kind of closest to Mara and Demi in that case. Well, we're going to wash her. Well, I guess we're gonna wash her hair now. So stay tuned for that. So after like a while of working on her hair, we finally figured out a little style for her. So we're kind of doing a half up, half down thing. Hair framing the face. And of course, we put the little clip in her hair. And we added Chanel's jacket. And she looks adorable, doesn't she? Yeah, hers is definitely a really, really good restyle. Definitely more and more ambitious than we're used to, but she looks good. Don't you agree, Veronica? Yeah, she definitely looks gorgeous. Well, you were what made me take my ponytails out. That's because that's my hairstyle, okay? No one else wears that style except for me because I'm mommy's favorite. At least mine turned out good. Yeah. Well, that was that was Rosie's review, and she is beautiful. Just like how a sakura blossom is beautiful. Like seriously. Her her part line gives her so much potential for hair restyling. It's really nice. Like she has a really really nice part line. Like oh I have had nice part line. So yeah, you can do pigtails on her. You can do other stuff on her. But this is how we restyled her because we feel like the straight hair just hanging down just gives her this more of a more Asian feel, and it's just she's so beautiful like this. And don't worry, we still have some flowers left from those branches. But yeah, we just simply used a wire, took some flowers off branches, add them onto a wire, and just kind of like fold it in half, and then just put it in her hair. So goodbye, mysterious audience. I love you. Naomi loves you. And I'm sure Rosie really appreciates you seeing her review in her super epic restyle.